life in general. So I don't know if you've been feeling it, but I certainly have been feeling it myself just as of late. People are literally running out of money at a time of when people are getting their taxes. So it's April. So you had that first wave that hit in February, and now it's April. You know, you probably had that last wave of tax money. I'm in tech sales, and it hasn't been this bad in quite some time. And even when people are making their way through the door, you know, they're really being mindful of what they spend, man. I got a couple different perspectives, man. I want y'all to check this out.
For everybody asking, I'm losing this job. I'm not going to be selling furniture no more because our dollar is not worth what it used to be. People don't have money to shop anymore. So not only do you not get your commission sales from nobody who's in here, they're not looking to refurnish their entire house. So maybe this is my fault for being in this position as a salesperson. At a certain point, corporations, lots of them, do not care about us. And at a certain point, the AI is going to take over, the robots are going to take over, and human interaction is going to be a lot more than what it used to be. We have to do something. Things have to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So the whole point is, what the hell do we do? There's so many of us struggling. If you guys know what to do, please give advice.
I'm poor. I've been poor my entire life, 23 going on 24, and I'm broke every single week. I get paid weekly. At the end of the week, I got like $50 to my name. All I'm doing is paying my bills and then paying off my debt. I was an idiot in college, don't even use my degree, but I have a specialized job. I'm making decent money, and I have nothing left over at the end of each week.
They trying to say you need $94,000 to live comfortably in America. What? Who the hell they talking about? And then this study says if you are two working adults and you got two children, you need to be bringing in at least $209,000. Excuse me?
I'm 20 years old. Why is a one-bedroom apartment $600, $1,600? Like, oh my God, for 500 square foot. Rent prices is outrageous. And then these jobs, they're bare minimum jobs. Like, I'm supposed to be in customer service. Before I was a server, I was working at like fast food restaurants, and nothing against them, love it, but we need them jobs. But why are you yelling at me over a burger? So it's one of those type of things. It's like the work life, trying to balance out school, trying to balance out finding housing. It's just overhyped. Like, I really waited my whole life to grow up and do this.
Car note, car insurance, cell phone, health insurance, gas, food, rent or mortgage, school activities for kids sports, daily living. Do the math. You tell me what it takes to pay for all that plus whatever else I left out. There's no way $20 is gonna make it. $30 ain't gonna pay for it. You're gonna be in the red. If you don't have a 2-income household or making $40 or $50 an hour, you can't afford it.
I just watched a TikTok asking the question of what is going to happen when the average American can no longer afford to live in this country. And a lot of the comments were saying, oh, we'll just move to Europe or move to another country, which in a perfect world, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? If you can make US dollars while living in another country, then yeah, I'm all for it. But I think, and I've had this theory for a while, I think it's going to take a different turn. Once it gets to the point where the average American can no longer afford to live with basic essentials, can't afford groceries, can't afford housing, things like that, I think that corporations are going to take over. I really think that there are plans in place to establish corporate housing and pretty much just living in a pod, a company issued pod like Idiocracy or Ready Player One, where you live there as long as you're working at that job and everything is provided by the company, nothing is yours, and you'll just be happy with it.
So there you have it. So just looking at all those people and just looking at all their situations, and especially the first guy, he in the furniture store and he's actually in sales just like myself. The other person who was working in like a skill looks to be like a skilled trade, and even like in some skilled trades jobs, you know, you may be making a lot, but depending on what part of the country you're in, you may be making a lot, but you're just about treading above water. And the very last person, even though it sounds like kind of like out there and kind of far off or just left field, and he said potentially how companies could be potentially giving us a place to stay. You know, history can almost really repeat itself, because the company actually had houses for people who work for General Motors out there in Pontiac. You know, it's historical, you know, look it up. Even though things kind of sound kind of conspiracy theory like, but man, some of this stuff ain't far off, man. I don't know, with AI and people mastering robotics, and you see, my last few videos I was talking about this, man. It can't be too far off from the truth. So let me know what y'all think about the video. Leave a comment down below. Let's get a conversation started about this whole thing. All right. I appreciate y'all hearing what I got to say, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.